Even though he hasn't been winning hands, he's not, you know, he's not losing a lot of chips. He's at 104,000 now. He's been as high as 121,000. Hasn't been below 100,000 since the very first hand.
And that's really important, Barry, in tournament poker, to keep an eye out on the bigger picture. Right now he's not catching a lot of hands, but he understands that a tournament is a roller coaster. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, and you want to lose as little as you possibly can when you're in a little bit of a dry spell.
Now Brailovsky with an opportunity here.
Both players have flopped a gut shot straight draw.
Check.
Brailovsky decides to just check behind. A little bit dangerous flop there.
10 on the turn.
Gilliland, I believe, could have pounced at that point in time with Brailovsky checking behind on the flop.
And they just check. I would have thought Brailovsky might have jumped there.
I agree with you 100% there, Barry. Gilliland has shown weakness throughout the hand. Now Gilliland just going to try to steal this pot away from Brailovsky. Dangerous 7 of diamonds on the river, though.
Yeah.
Completes straights, completes flushes. May have been slow playing a 10 there.
Played it well. Once again, Gilliland gets away from a hand he probably shouldn't have won. Or gets away with a hand he probably should have won.
Terrible.
And he's really playing nicely, just reacting beautifully to the bets and the way the other players are playing their hands.
So he is moving closer into contention now, 91,000 chips. Now Hubbard with the King-Jack again, but will he get any takers?
Call.
And Hubbard going to just pick up on that weakness of the smooth call and
I
pop
still
him.
want to. Yeah, I gave it a try.
And he goes away quietly, and Hubbard will take this hand down.
I can't show you, man. I just can't do it.
Now Brailovsky at 37,000 on the short stack is getting to that point where he will have to do something sooner rather than later. It's not a real dangerous situation yet.
Well, he is getting to be the short stack now, and he's played great other than that ace-queen hand where he probably could have found a continuation bet on the flop or on the turn. Could have picked up some valuable chips there.
Where's pot?
Brailovsky will raise the pot with an ace-6.
And rightfully so. He is the short stack, as we just mentioned, Barry, and he needs to get some of those dead chips in the middle of the pot.
So he picked up 4,000 chips on that hand.
What Hubbard and Gilliland need to realize is there's no free flops anymore.
Gilliland really loaded here.
That's right. Ever since Dale Rada got knocked out, Gilliland has been getting Sherwood's cards. Is there something wrong here? Those were Sherwood's kings.
They're moving around the table, that's all.
Larceny, I tell you.
And now there's only 5,000 chips separating Sherwood and Gilliland, and for the first time since first hand, Sherwood has dropped below 100,000 chips, but now he has the goods, and he may get a challenge here.
Well, he's going to be in a beautifully dominated position here. If things really worked out for him, both Sherwood and Hubbard would hit the jack here. We might see some fireworks.
There's a king for Sherwood. He checks.
Mixing up his play a little bit. He's been betting out his top pairs all day long.
And now he's catching Gilliland here. It's exactly the way he wanted to set Gilliland up.
Well, I think that Sherwood has picked up on that aggressiveness of Gilliland, and he kind of wants to let Gilliland take the rope and strangle himself with it.
And he will call. So now, Gilliland looking for an ace.
Well, I really like the way that Sherwood has just switched gears on Gilliland here. But what a good card there for Gilliland. He picks up an up and down straight draw and still has an ace over card.
Yep.
and gives him a free shot at the nuts.
12.
Let's see Sherwood's heart rate up over 150 for a moment.
Well, Sherwood is now value betting this king. You really got to like the small bet there that he makes, trying to entice a call from Gilliland. Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
Very well played by Sherwood. I thought he got absolute maximum out of that hand. Sherwood the chip leader, as he has been from the get-go.